Torrential rains pounded the country for 5 straight days last week, leaving at least 17 people dead and 11 missing, with search and rescue operations still underway and damaging nearly 2,000 public facilities nationwide.
지난주 폭우가 닷새 연속 전국을 휩쓸고 지나가면서 최소 17명의 사망자와 11명의 실종자가 나온 가운데 현재도 구조 작업이 이뤄지고 있으며 전국적으로 공공시설 피해도 2,000건에 달하는 것으로 나타났습니다.
Yeah, unless you've been living under a rock, it's been raining here in South Korea, and there's been a lot of damage. In fact, record-setting amounts of rain. Specifically, Sancheong County got hit pretty hard. In fact, mudslides there were the reason for at least 8 deaths there. And in a very rare occurrence, authorities ordered an evacuation for the entire county. And there are still reports of missing people, 6 people unaccounted for. Over in Gapyeong, much closer here in the Seoul metropolitan region, 4 people are still missing, as well as in the Jeolla region in the city of Gwangju as well, 2 people missing. So not just the human casualties, but there's also been a lot of property damage, a lot of livestock, farmland, agricultural areas have all been affected by these rains.
In the headline, it only mentions the public facilities, but more than 2,000 private facilities have also been damaged because of the torrential rains. In fact, I was actually in the Chungcheong region last week to cover this story. I was in Dangjin County, where a big traditional market there also got hit very hard. And they say this happened last year as well. If you talk to the vendors there, there's a nearby stream, but not to this extent. So we're seeing more and more annually these sort of unnatural weather phenomena or these disasters occurring. Yeah, absolutely. Well, as it says in the headline, search and rescue operations are underway.
Yep. So it means that these search and rescue operations have already begun, right? They're in progress or they're currently happening. So one word, if something is underway, that means an event or in this case an operation is happening right now.
진행 중이다. Something is underway. UNDERWAY. One word. Now, what's a public facility?
Yeah, so if we break this down, a facility is any sort of building or infrastructure. But if it's public, it's run by the government or by a community. Examples would be things like libraries, parks, public transportation, restrooms, anything built with public funding.
Yeah. 공공시설, public facility. 사유시설은 private facility라고 할 수 있겠죠. 자, 다시 한번 제가 읽어보겠습니다. Torrential rains pounded the country for 5 straight days last week, leaving at least 17 people dead and 11 missing, with search and rescue operations still underway and damaging nearly 2,000 public facilities nationwide. Here's our next headline.